last week, we focused on the blind spot. And what I basically said is the blind spot of leadership, which is also the blind spot of social reality creation, is not about the what leaders do. And it's also not about how, kind of the processes that we apply to a situation, but it's about the source level. It's about the source, which is kind of the inner place that we are operating from, that our attention and our actions are arising from, the source level. And then I showed you a clip and then made a distinction between 4 different types of sources that we can operate from. And the first type that we identify is when I'm kind of operating from within my own prison, kind of that's what I call downloading, and that structure of attention I call I in me. So we are kind of just operating in the center of our own prison, and all we see is kind of the projections of the concepts and constructs that we already know. Nothing new is happening in our own universe when we operate this way. And then the second structure of attention that we talked about last time, and the second source that we can operate from, is what last time I called the factual listening, or you could say it's the I in it. So we go to the window, we put away the curtain, and we watch outside. We pay attention to who is coming, what actually is happening in the outside world, different from what our expectations or our constructs had us expect to see. And then the third structure of attention that we saw last time is when the place from where perception happens is moving beyond the boundary of our own organization, which is this. So, and this, an example for that was the empathic listening. So where our listening is happening from the place from where another person is articulating something or sharing something or operating from. And that's, we talked a little bit about that, and that's kind of a third structure of attention that I call I in you, or I in thou, kind of to use the old term. And then the fourth one is I in now. And I in now was, when you remember the Zubin Mehta clip, so when he was turning the to Placido Domingo, the arms wide open, kind of that was the empathic. Then he was dropping to the empathic state. There was a heart-to-heart connection visible to all of us. And then after that, when we saw the arms drop, when the baton was dropping, and he was just kind of holding the space for Placido, that was this. So he removed, Zubin Mehta removed himself from the center and was just kind of holding the space for Placido and for the moment of music that was about to happen, about to be born. And then first there is nothing, and then out of that nothingness, something is beginning to emerge, and then coming into reality through this holding space. So those are 4 distinct types of attention